Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is Mass Effect Legendary Edition Part 106. And since last time, I have made a very embarrassing, well, let's just say I noticed something that I should have noticed the first time. I made a mistake in the last episode, and it's something I'll correct here. But on the way, I was checking the Spectre terminal to try to find information on the Hanar embassy diplomat thing that's going on, and I found this in the Spectre terminal. Commander Bailey has requested assistance with a con man who's preying on refugees. The man has exploited loopholes to delay his arrest. Spectre authorization would allow CSEC to immediately deport the con man from the Citadel. I'm going to authorize that. There you go. Also, this Spectre requisitions, Citadel Defense Force war asset updated. Nice. There's assault rifle thermal scope and ultralight materials. 2, but they're both 6,000, and we're so poor that I don't quite want to spend that kind of money yet. But yeah, let's go ahead and I'll show you exactly what I missed. I'm sure many of you saw what I missed, and it's an embarrassing mistake. I'm assuming he has nothing to say about the Hanar diplomat.
Shepard?
No.
I should go.
I'll be here.
This has nothing. Good looking office, Udina, I won't lie. It's a good looking office. Especially this right here. That looks so comfy. Insane. But yeah, I'm not finding anything else on the Hanar diplomat here, even though I'm supposed to be able to. According to the journal, I'm still looking for Hanar diplomat stuff here, and I'm not seeing it. So, I mean, it is what it is at that point.
Hello, ma'am. What can I do for you?
Hey, it's one of the jellyfish guys. What are they called? What are they called? What are they called? Wait, those are the Hanars, aren't they? Yeah, that's a Hanar. I was getting Hanar and Elcor confused. Okay. When I heard the word Hanar, I was thinking Elcor, the big guys with no emotions. I got them backwards. Ready?
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please
There is a whole area we never explored.
Areas tagged of interest to you
Oh.
are highlighted on the elevator.
How did I not see this? How did I not notice this? I don't know. It's...
One moment.
Yeah. So I'm assuming everything we haven't been able to find on the Citadel, or at least most of the things we haven't been able to find, are going to be here.
Now arriving
In an
at
area
docking
we haven't
bay
even checked yet.
E24.
Bow. Olun's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kirrahe. I'll check transit records for incoming Hanar.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
No.
All right.
And I owe you for getting KG's grey box back from Hawk. But I can't do another collector base, Shep. The Reapers aren't people. I can't infiltrate a Reaper party and steal a big I win bomb.
Right.
My family's on board.
I hear you. I hear you.
Okay.
All right. A lot of missing posters, that's for sure. These people just chilling at their missing posters. Rip. Sorry. This is a pretty cool area. Look at this. This has a sense of realism to it almost. Like, in the future, I could see an area looking like this. You know, minus the giant, minus that to the left,
Yes,
but yeah.
we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board. Just let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't about money. The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no room.
You let Asari in here earlier.
No room.
We had space.
Where is my family supposed to go?
I don't know, all right. But they can't land here.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can.
I see a lot of space.
To move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait,
No, I see a lot of
Sure you can't
space.
squeeze in a few more people, officer?
And who the heck are you? Oh, Commander Shepard. If that's what you think, I'll find them some room.
so my family can dock?
Commander Shepard says your family's cleared. Just tell them to hurry.
There we go.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And we got a war asset updated. All right. Keep chilling. Avina, what's going on in this area?
Hello, Commander Shepard.
Hello.
Welcome to Docking Bay E24. This level has been repurposed to accommodate the recent influx of civilians on the Citadel. Please ensure that you observe proper security protocols at all times while in this area.
Right. Other Citadel areas.
Any other important areas I should know
hold
about?
up. We already did that one.
If you
Yep.
The
Stop.
Presidium Commons have been a
All right.
cultural mainstay since the
refugees.
council
Tell
was
me about
first
them.
established.
How many people are stranded here?
Any personal information pertaining to residents of these facilities cannot be revealed without prior authorization. However, be assured that the facilities allocated by Citadel Council are more than adequate for current requirements.
Adequate?
Okay.
Absolutely. Furthermore, relocations requests are being given top priority. The Citadel is dedicated to ensuring optimal solutions for all.
Okay. What's going on locally?
What else is in the area?
This high-security docking area was formerly reserved for Alliance Embassy deliveries. However, Councilor Udina recently put forth a council motion that it be converted to accommodate civilian emergency housing.
Okay, council motion.
So how did the council react?
The motion passed with unanimous approval. Since then, all major races have contributed to the funding required to maintain this area.
Excellent. All right. Well, let's go. We're all working together at least somewhere. Sometimes. Security protocols?
Can you tell me about the security protocols you mentioned?
Due to the high influx of civilians and new streamlined processing measures, travel from this area is carefully monitored. These are merely precautionary measures to ensure the safety of permanent Citadel residents.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Avina.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
I'm good, but thank you.
Excuse me.
All right.
What was your name again?
Dakar.
Christophe Vasseur. Good to meet you. How long have you been here?
I don't know. I'm not in
I don't know how long it was since I escaped Lyon. Do you know Lyon?
No.
Okay. Interesting little conversation right there. Get that vending machine going. All right, look like you're working hard there. What's all... Ooh, preacher.
Sisters, we have faced adversity.
Batarian State Arms.
This is but a test. Remember the
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Assault rifle piercing mod. And an assault rifle Omni Blade?
Stand
What?
strong for your people with Batarian State Arms.
Our government has fallen, but if you hold the pillars of strength in your heart,
Please observe
Whatever, I'll buy
all
this,
cash
sure.
restrictions when making a purchase.
give up.
Preacher?
I recovered your pillars of strength from the
Oh,
council
hey.
list. They're yours. Waiting in Bay D24.
Thank you. Right now, my people need any reminder of their faith they can get.
Batarian Fleet War asset updated. Let's go. Okay. That's pretty hype. Did he give us credits too? 15,000? Nice. What's going on in this area? It's like a impromptu medical bay almost. Nothing really going on for us, but okay. Cool. Alright. There's a lot going on in this area. Yo, play some cards? I'm down. Sane and Darner Vosk. What's up, Darner?
Wow. Arya wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a
Barrick.
leash.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are. Anyway, tell her I'm impressed, but to do business, I still need my little problem taken care of.
Maybe.
Which is?
A Taurian general named Oraka has it out for the Blue Suns. He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector. I'll commit my gang to Arya as soon as Oraka's dead.
I think this is Varric from Dragon Age, but I'm not 100% sure. It seems a little off. But it still has that, like... Varric has that voice actor has, like, this gravelly, like, rough throat sound every time he talks. I don't know. It kind of sounds like that. Anyway, what aren't you telling me?
There must be more to Araka's complaint.
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Arya's blessing, I might add. Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
Oh, that's definitely Varric. I'm 99% sure. I would put 20 bucks on it. Nothing crazy, but I'd put 20 bucks if that's Varric. I'm not gonna kill for you.
You seriously think I'll assassinate a Turian general?
Arya seems to think so. Or else, why would she send you? She knew the price. The two of you work it out. Oh, and, tell Arya I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
Right.
What is it, Shepard?
You knew about this?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Araka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Araka to stop disrupting his operations.
Right.
I figured you'd talk to Araka, see if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
Save the soft cell.
No need to candy coat it, Arya.
Ah, Shepard, you think you know me so well.
I just don't see why you couldn't tell me the details yourself.
Vosk needed to see you, needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time, I might have to kill him.
Yeah, he mentioned...
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
Right. Alright.
Let's check on those metagels.
There's a guy named Sane in here.
And have we heard anything from the hospital?
Shepard VI. Shepard VI!
Keep on it. Some of these wounded don't
That's
have much
awesome.
time.
Garrus, what's good, dude? Sales clerk?
You have a copy of a Shepard VI?
Oh, yeah. The one based on that war hero? We locked it after some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Okay.
Good to meet you. I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Extranet says you're Alliance military. Take care of yourself out there, officer. There's nothing this galaxy can't beat if we all work together.
What is that voice?
Except the Reapers. Ever see the size of one of those things?
What?
My personality matrix can predict what the real Commander Shepard would say with 7% accuracy.
7%.
I come pre-installed with a flight sim of the SSV Normandy. Got any pets? You look like a Varren person.
I am.
Always nice to see you. Hey again. Anyone ever tell you you're one hell of a looker, soldier?
I am, aren't I?
Don't be a stranger.
I don't really sound like that, do I?
Right?
Extranet says you're Alliance military.
Yeah, I hope I don't. Garrus, what's good?
Shepard.
Calibrating anything? Doing any calibrations out here?
We convinced the Council to accept our wounded. Nowhere else to go.
How bad is it?
More dead than injured. 85% killed in action. We'll need a morgue soon. Not a lot of flesh wounds when you're fighting
85% killed in action.
Casualties are that high?
Our frontline units are being wiped out, whole platoons at a time. A single Reaper can destroy 9 or 10 of them in one attack.
That's not war, it's slaughter.
They're called Reapers for a reason. And these guys found out why.
Right. Minimize their suffering, can they still fight? Listen, this is end times. Can they still fight?
Can we patch them up? Get them back into the fight?
Maybe a few, though it'd be pretty much a death sentence.
We're all facing a death sentence. Better a soldier goes down fighting than waited out here.
A lot of them would agree, but my people are running low on guns, ammo, transports. We have to ration it out to the troops who are still healthy.
Right.
Any sign of your family?
Not yet, but I keep hoping. What about you? I'm starting to see some wear and tear.
I feel fine.
It's nothing I can't handle.
I don't doubt it, but remember to come up for air. There's a lot more war to go.
Right. Alright, thanks, Garrus. Very nice. Sane? Is this our guy?
Men, get ready for trouble.
Not here for that, Sane. Just want to talk about Jonas Sedaris' release.
Yes! This is the pushover second in command.
Oh, you're the one coordinating that, right?
This is what I
My
want.
idea, you know. Arya came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
Then you kill her.
I get it. I release Sedaris so you can take her down and assume control of the gang.
What? What are you...
It's brilliant. You'd earn Arya's respect instantly.
Yeah. You see right through me. And then I'd make the deal with Arya. Right?
Exactly. You've got this all figured out.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's the plan. Let Sedaris out of jail. She won't be breathing free air for long.
Good man.
Okay. Okay, I hope that actually works the way we hope it does.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bob. Forwarding it to you.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it.
All
Maybe
right.
we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Heard you talking with Sedaris' second in command. What are you up to, Shepard?
Release Sedaris immediately. She won't be a threat to anybody.
Something tells me I don't want to know. I trust you.
I'll release her today. Sure hope you don't come to regret this.
Nah, we got it. She's dead. Gotta be. Right?
According to the Council, these galaxies...
Right? Are
We just got to report.
Ah! Oh, I hope that she doesn't win the fight and we end up having to support her anyway. I should have just said you don't need her. I should have just said you don't need her, but it's too late now. That run animation can get pretty weird sometimes. Well, we leveled up.
Bow. Here's the correspondence. If there's any mention of soul names.
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Okay.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
All right.
Welcome,
For his
Commander
office
Shepard.
on the
One
embassies,
moment,
I'm assuming?
please. Now
All right.
arriving at Presidium Embassy.
That should be Eclipse taken care of. Bow.
Zemandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why do this?
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
You have got to be kidding me.
Yikes.
Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
Oh my god.
Big, stupid jellyfish.
I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
You're under arrest.
You're insane, and we can't allow you to endanger your planet. We're taking you into custody.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Damn it. Wait. A virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
There you go, do it.
You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this!
She's got it, she's got it.
Got it. Upload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
Okay. Yo, Kasumi!
She was here the entire time.
Yeah, she was.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the Collectors. And she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
She's not dead, is she?
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor.
She
with a
faked
few
that.
friends.
She faked it. She's not actually dead. She wouldn't get such an unceremonious death. No way. That's fake.
You can come out now.
How'd
Thank
you
you.
know?
Lucky guess.
There's no way you're recruiting me to fight in a galactic war.
The Crucible Project needs technical experts.
Just be an
I'm
asset.
not a scientist.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy, and you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help.
Please.
And think of it. All that expensive tech just lying around. It's not like they're gonna check your pockets at the end of the project.
There you go.
You say the nicest things. All right. I'm in.
There you go.
Hey, Shep. Nice working with you again.
Yeah. Very nice. Got the Kasumi war asset, I'm sure. Kasumi Goto, war asset acquired. Yeah. Spectre unit asset acquired. Yes. Sounds good. Hanar and Drell Forces war asset acquired. Really? That's a huge pickup. 2 whole species worth of forces. Wow. 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 Okay. Yeah. So, we only have the Blue Suns left, huh? Oh, that's right. General Araka. We need to go to the Commons.
Commander Shep. One moment, please.
And we need to talk to General Araka,
Now
correct?
arriving at Presidium Commons.
I guess it doesn't matter how I do it. I just need to tell him about us.
Wait. Us?
You and me.
He doesn't need to know that. Wouldn't it be better for him to just know that you'd grown apart?
I thought I was supposed to be honest with him.
You are. But you're just being...
That's drama I don't need. Moving on. Moving on. Alright. So we've got the bar. He's probably at CSEC. Or not. Or he's probably right here. That too.
Commander Shepard.
General Araka. I think we met in Korra's den. You were pretty miserable, if I recall.
Oh, it's this guy.
Yes. Neck deep in drink just before I retired. I'm clean now. Reinstated.
Retired?
I hear you're taking on the Blue Suns.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding CSEC weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that.
Right.
Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war comes here. When the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms. The Reapers are destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
I'll get weapons for you.
Let me see what I can do for you.
I'd appreciate your help, and I'll have a plan of action ready if things fall through. We've got to keep Jake in
Okay. Black arms guy.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases.
But who's the black arms guy? Canning. That's a good sign.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
These are lightweight weapons. Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for CSEC too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with a bad attitude. Yeah, I got much better stuff, but it's off the market. Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers rip through.
What do you mean?
So what exactly are you saying?
Whatever happens, I figure there'll be survivors, but it'll be chaos. I'm betting things will run on a barter system. So I'm getting a jump. My best stock only trades for hard goods and artifacts with real value.
I'm not asking.
These weapons are for the war. If you don't do your part, I could make your life very unhappy.
I'm sure you could. But even if you rough me up or kill me, my partners won't release the weapons without my okay. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with CSEC, no problem. Outside of that, I gotta stick to my guns.
Get it? Stick to his guns? Ha 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 ha. Mother... Ah! So now what? Can I try again? Is that why it's doing this?
Credits don't talk with me, Commander. CSEC wants my stuff.
Okay, hold up. Oh. Find a way to deal with Araka. Well, he said we need to find him some kind of secret stuff. I don't know when I'm gonna find this guy's secret stuff that he's just asking for. General?
Commander, unless you can find a new source of weapons for CSEC, I'm putting together a task force to stop the Blue Suns myself.
Don't place a kill order on Araka. I'm working on it.
I'll get you your weapons, General.
I appreciate the effort, but I've spent too much time out of action, Commander. Won't be able to sit on my hands much longer.
Damn. Alright, well, let's keep an eye out for that stuff. Doesn't look like we'll be able to quite finish the whole getting the gangs together thing today. Alright, I think we've done what we can on the Citadel, and we have been here long enough. Let's get out in the world and do something new. I really like the Citadel. Don't get me wrong. And I've enjoyed...
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
I've enjoyed just about all of it, except for that like 5 to 10 minute stretch where I had no idea what I was supposed to be doing or where I was going. But even that was my fault for not even seeing the zone that I should have seen. A whole zone that I just ignored on accident. I'm excited to go back to the Citadel with more credits so I can buy more upgrades and turn in more quests and all that good stuff. But first, it's been a long time since we've actually gotten into some combat or anything like that, so let's do that. What should we do? Scan for Dr. Garneau. 100%. 55. Find artifacts in the kite's nest. Okay. Apian Crest. I think we still need fuel. 100%. Ismar Frontier. Crescent Nebula. Alright, we've got some new places to explore. The Ismar Frontier, huh? Okay. There's a fuel depot. That's what I was hoping. Oh, we already have full fuel. Never mind. Is there nothing here? Really? Is there really nothing here? That's crazy. Well, I guess this will just matter later?
I found something.
There we go. Give me those assets. Advanced biotic implants. Okay. Interesting. And that's all the assets here. Wow. That is wild that that's all there is to the Ismar Frontier. But okay, Crescent Nebula, here we come. And we're off.
Signal confirmed.
Okay. Oh, there is some Reaper alertness. Okay. I didn't think there was any Reapers around. So kind of a waste of fuel, but whatever. Ilium, start that scanner. We're not actually landing on Ilium in this game. Wow. Alright. Liquid assets. War asset acquired. Just a ton of war asset money, basically, is what we just found? Okay, sure. Why not? Yeah, we've got 100%, so let's go ahead and leave. Come on. To Lucerne. Looks like there's gonna be 2 assets here as well. Or 2 yeah, 2 assets here. No. There's some Reaper alertness. Really? None of it? None of those planets had anything?
Something.
That's pretty shocking, if I'm being honest. Thanks for the fuel. Back to 1,000. Oh boy, it's gonna be really hard to find anything of value in here. Where could it possibly be? There it is. I'm shocked we actually found it. 10,000 credits. Hey! Very nice. We'll take 10,000 credits every time. And that's one more nebula taken care of. Now let's go to Kite's Nest and find those artifacts. we've already done... Oh, the strike abyssal, we've only done 50%. Really? Huh. I thought we'd already completed this. Not gonna lie, I really love this whole asset searching thing. I enjoy this part of the game a lot, if you can't tell already. Thal and Kiesel. Okay. I think these two solar systems just now appeared on the map. Okay.
Signal confirmed.
There's a signal. Give me my fuel back. 400, that'll fill us up. And we still need one more. Not that. Looks like there's no Reapers in this area, so I'm free to just scan as I need to. There it is. Credits? Forcha Labor Team. Okay. Okay. Sure. I like it. I dig it. Every war asset is a good thing. I want us to be absolutely stacked for this war. Just stacked.
I found something.
There's both right there. There's the fuel. Top us up again. And then here's this. Whatever this ends up being. Scan. There we go. And Void Devil's Fighter Wing. Sure. Okay, now this place is taken care of again. We can head back out. Now we can go to the Kite's Nest, I believe. I just love getting all the minor stuff out of the way first, so it can just be an absolute blast of the good stuff. And so far, so good on that front. Calcin Rift. Alright, here you are. Kite's Nest. Find those artifacts. Woo! Looks good. Nothing. Oh, we already have 100% assets in this area. Duh. Leave. Alright, Indris. And Vular. Okay, so those are the two solar systems we need to visit.
Signal confirmed.
Signal confirmed, good. Another signal confirmed, good. Give me that fuel. 300, that'll almost fill us up. Cholas, what do you got? Come on. Come on. Oh, I wish this could go faster. Oh, it's on the opposite side. Usually they don't do that to you. Governor Grothin Pasness. Why not? Alright, what is this? Caver Station? Once a sizable military space station trailing Heba that was tasked with arming and refueling ships to repel pirates, slave revolts, and foreign invasion. Reapers wasted little time in destroying it during their conquest of Kamala. Huh. Okay. Dark. Alright, Vular. Should have two assets in the solar system. One of them should be artifacts. Or maybe find artifacts is a different thing. Really? Enter orbit. Oh, shit. We're gonna have to fly real fast when we leave here. Wait, what?
I found something.
That was one of the places? Oh, that sucks.
Reapers eluded.
Well, I guess we're doing that later. That's a shame, but it is what it is. We really don't have anywhere that we can really land and start shooting, actually. We kind of did all those missions already. We can meet with diplomats, or we can scan for Garneau. So, since those are the only two things we can do right now, I guess we scan for Garneau.
Signal confirmed.
There's one. Oh my god. They jumped on that fast. They jumped on that
Faster
really
than light
fast.
jump successful.
And we can't make it that far. We're gonna have to do this later. It wasn't my intention to do it later, but we need to get out of here. Spawn me closer to the mass relay.
Reapers eluded.
That's not it.
Faster than light jump successful.
There we go.
Evasion successful.
Wow. Okay. So, not what we intended there, but it's what we got. I guess we're gonna meet with the diplomats, because that's really our only choice left. What a left and right thing this has been. Whatever you want to call it. We're all over the place on this. Okay, diplomatic ships meet with diplomats. There's a fuel depot here. No assets, probably. Buy some fuel. Alright. Meet with the diplomats. Here we go. The diplomatic ships of the Solarians, Turians, and Krogan float far away from one another, out of weapon range. Messages sent by each faction indicate that they would welcome the Normandy as a neutral meeting ground for their diplomats. The fact that they have not agreed on a ship to serve as a neutral meeting point before now does not bode well for the negotiations. Very true.
Commander, the Solarian Dalatras and Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard.
Have them brought to the conference room.
This should be exciting.
I hope this doesn't start another war.
Yeah, I love some good diplomacy.
The Krogan is in no position to make demands.
The Krogan has a name. Erdnot Rex. And
Rex,
I'm not
my
just
man.
some junkyard Varen you unleash whenever you're in trouble. I've got my own problems. Reaper scouts have arrived on Tuchanka. So why should I care if a few Turians go extinct?
Trying to draw out negotiations will get you nowhere, Rex. I have no time for it. Just tell us what you want.
Good. I'll tell you what I need. A cure for the genophage.
Absolutely not. The genophage is non-negotiable.
What's your concern?
Why are you so opposed to the idea, Dalatras?
Look at we're all dressed up.
People uplifted the Krogan. We know them best.
You mean you used us to fight a war you couldn't win? It wasn't the Solarians, or the Asari, or even the Turians that stopped the Rachni. It was Krogan blood that turned the tide.
And after that, you ceased to be useful. The genophage was the only way to keep your urges in check.
Ooh,
Dalatras,
yikes.
you may not like him, but Rex is right. Insulting him won't change that.
I won't apologize for speaking the truth. We uplifted the Krogan to do one thing. Wage war. It's all they know because it's all we wanted them to know.
Your people miscalculated.
Your people should have thought the matter through then. Was it really a surprise that Krogan revolted?
That's precisely my point, Commander. We made a rash decision. We turned to the Krogan in desperation. It's the same mistake you're about to make today.
No.
No good can come from curing the genophage.
No, Reapers are so much worse than the Rachni. The Rachni are beatable without coming together, but really hard to defeat. The Reapers are impossible to defeat without us coming together. We don't have a choice. The Krogan deserve a cure. We don't have a choice.
Whether you like it or not, we need Krogan help to win this war.
And what happens when the war is over?
We'll find a new way to keep the peace.
And they'll break it.
Enough! This is all theoretical. It would
Agreed.
take years to formulate a cure. There's no time.
My information says otherwise.
Yeah, I have something.
A Solarian scientist, Malin, grew a conscience. He was on my planet, testing a cure on our females.
I remember. His methods were barbaric.
But what you didn't know is that other females survived his experiments. So the Dalatras here sent in a team to clean up the whole mess and to take them prisoner.
What?
Where did you get this? It could be a fabrication.
Don't insult me. Those are my people. They're immune to the genophage, and you're going to give them back.
Dalatras, is this true?
How will curing the genophage benefit my people?
You need allies.
How long do you think you'll last alone against the Reapers? Because if you don't help, that's how it'll end up.
And I'll be the last friendly Turian you ever see.
What's it gonna be?
The females are being kept at one of our STG bases on Surkesh. But I warn you, Commander. The consequences of this will be felt for centuries to come.
Let's go get them.
You're not setting foot on Surkesh. This will take time.
It happens now. As a
go.
Council Spectre, Shepard can oversee the exchange.
We're going.
I didn't want to shut her down with a renegade option when we're just trying to keep the
forget this,
peace.
Commander. A bully has few friends when he needs them most.
We're not being bullies. We're just trying... You're bullying the Krogan, if anything. You're taking away their only hope at curing the genophage and locking up women and shit. Okay, Liara. Yep. And... Javik or Garrus? Ah, man. Tough choices, tough choices. I think we go with Javik. We used Garrus a lot in the first game. But Garrus and Liara probably have a lot of good dialogue. I don't know. Let's keep going between Garrus and Javik, back and forth. Wow, hold up. We gotta try the new outfits. Whoa, that looks sick. Looks awesome. Alright, the Matic, my boy. He's beautiful. Assault rifle piercing mod, right. Can pierce through 35% of the defenses of armored targets. Increases magazine capacity, increases rounds per magazine by 50%. That's pretty good. Damage by 15% or armor by 35%. I'd rather increase damage by 15%. Yeah. There we go. All right. Confirm. There's our Matic. The Eviscerator is fine. We really don't need the Shuriken, I don't think. But we do have a lot of upgrades for it now. Ignores 50% of armored targets' defenses. Whoa. Rounds per magazine by 40%, accuracy by 15%. If we did that, what would it look like? I don't think we need this. I don't think we need the SMG. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it behind. There we go. That'll work. The shotgun and the assault rifle should be all we need. Liara has no guns? What the heck? Oh, no, she does. Okay, SMG and... Okay. Alright, and then Garrus has a sniper, the Mantis. We can give him more damage. And increases damage. Yeah. Let's do that. And then the Avenger, no. Give him the Matic as well. More damage. More rounds per magazine. Maybe. For him, actually, I'm not really worried about his powers that much. Let's just do the precision scope. More accuracy. Alright. Calibrate that stuff, Garrus. 5. That means we have enough to upgrade pull or assault mastery. Weight capacity by 35 would be cool, but I'd rather increase squad mate weapon damage by 10%. Does that include me? No? Okay. Shotgun damage and power damage and duration. Not super important stuff, if I'm being real. What does level 5 pull give me? It doesn't do much damage. I'm not really worried about the damage. We'll just go with assault mastery. Let's make, let's increase the weight capacity. Maybe that'll come in handy down the road. No, let's do squad bonus. There we go. We're set. Here we go. Game on.
This is the Solarian homeworld we're headed to. They aren't used to seeing Krogan here, so let's keep it simple. We land, get the females, and leave before anyone changes their mind.
Good.
I still don't trust a word they say.
Be friendly. When in doubt, scare them. Don't do that. Be friendly.
Let diplomacy play out, Rex. You'll get what you want.
These females are the best, and probably last hope for my people.
We'll bring them back, Rex. Don't worry.
I appreciate that, Liara. I wouldn't want anyone else along for the ride. I suppose I can make room for you too, Garrus.
It's the whole original
Figured
squad.
You'd gone soft, sitting on your throne. Forgot how to hold a gun.
Commander, I have the Solarian base on sensors.
Set her down.
This is the squad right here. The dream squad. Liara, Garrus, and Rex. Oh, man. I'm so amped. What
Commander,
an excellent
Solarian ground
crew.
control says we don't have clearance to land.
Tell them the Dalatrass authorized this herself.
I knew they'd never keep their word. Let's see them try to stop a Krogan airdrop.
Rex, chill. Rex. Oh my god.
We have an unauthorized landing.
He's making a scene.
And who authorized you to hold my race hostage?
Ooh, biotic Rex. Let's go. Forgot he did that. Rex, you got a lot of company.
Halt! Stand down! Hold your fire! Commander Shepard, restrain your colleague. We only found out about this transfer a few moments ago.
We can work this out.
I'd like to avoid a diplomatic incident.
As would we.
But you have something valuable to Rex.
Something worth dying for.
This matter can be resolved, but I must insist he remain under guard.
Stay here, Rex. We got this.
I can handle this, Rex.
Anything goes wrong and all bets are off.
Rex,
I'm
not necessary,
I
man.
appreciate your understanding, Commander. With war on everyone's minds, our people are on edge.
It's one of the Shadow Broker race.
Careful! Watch the containment shield!
I'd hope to never see one of those again.
As you can see, this base contains sensitive information.
Sensitive information?
What kind of work goes on here?
Evolutionary trials, morphological simulations, exogenetic assessments.
Nothing is ever simple with Solarians, is it?
No.
Science has always been our best defense. The research we do here has kept Surkesh safe for millennia.
Good place for a cover-up.
Seems like a good place to hide things you don't want the galaxy to know about. Like female Krogan.
I'm aware of how this must look, but it was for their own good. They were in poor health when we found them on Tuchanka. We brought them here to stabilize their condition.
This whole planet smells wrong.
I'd like to see them.
Of course. I'll need to clear you for the lower levels. Give me a few moments and meet me near the elevator.
Alright. Meet with Paddock Wicks when ready. Okay. Console activate?
Please don't touch that. As I said, Commander, don't touch that. Again, I would ask you to refrain from touching that. Perhaps don't touch that means something different in your language. I would rather not refer this matter to the human embassy.
I feel like he might actually do something if we keep hitting it.
Touch it all you want. You'll never find out what it does. Are humans really so deprived of stimulus that they must insist on touching everything? I'm afraid if you keep touching that, you risk a diplomatic incident.
Ah, come on. No way, right? No way? Ah, I can't risk it. I really can't.
Further manipulation of that object is grounds for further admonishment.
Further admonishment. I love it.
This is where all you Solarians come from, huh?
Hey, Rex.
No wonder you're so soft.
It's a
Busy
cool-looking
writing
planet.
Poetry about waterfalls.
I mean, yeah, Rex, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on this one. Their planet looks good.
Shepard, I don't like this. I should be the one going in.
How about you stay here and we only fight one war at a time?
That was just good old-fashioned Krogan hot air. If it had been real, they'd be dead.
All right, inside source.
Who tipped you off about the females here?
Sorry, Shepard, but they're listening to every word we say. I prefer my Solarian liver served raw. Besides, you'd think this is the kind of thing the Shadow Broker would have known about. Too bad I don't know him. Or her.
I'm sure the broker was very busy.
Oh, it all makes sense. Excellent.
Are the Krogan ready to fight the Reapers?
Ever
Let's go,
since
Liara.
Sovereign showed up, I figured this day would come. My people have spent too much time selling ourselves out as mercenaries. Now we can get back to doing what Krogan do best, saving everyone else from giant monsters.
Never going to let us forget about the Rachni Wars, are you?
Last time I was at the Citadel, I didn't see a Turian statue in your honor.
Just wait till this war is over.
Ooh, nice comeback, Garrus. Tachanka.
Back on the Normandy, you said Reapers were sighted on Tachanka.
Clans Jorgal and Ravenor sighted a few landing parties. The Reapers are up to something. Tuchanka may be a pile of radioactive rubble, but it's our pile. And we'll fight to the last Krogan to keep it that way.
Right.
That's what I always liked about you, Rex.
My smoldering good looks?
There is that. But you've never given up. And that determination's about to pay off.
Yeah. Who would have thought back on Vermeer we'd be standing here doing this together?
Krogan females.
What do you know about these females?
They weren't fertile, so we used them as decoys to draw off enemies from the ones who were. But Malin's experiments changed that. These damn pyjacks stole them right out from under us.
Pretty harsh treatment.
That's a pretty brutal way to treat your women, Rex.
The females suggested it. We've had to make a lot of tough choices to ensure we don't all die off.
Right.
What a horrible way to live.
It's just one more thing that'll get better when the genophage is cured.
Right. All right. All right.
It's been good
Appreciate it,
talking
Rex.
to you again, Rex.
Let's make this thing happen.
It'll be even better when we have a few Solarians for lunch.
Okay, Rex. All right, so this is where we're going to pick up next time. We got a mission ahead of us. We're finally going to get back into the down and dirty, most likely, because we have guns strapped to our backs, and I'd be shocked if this went off without a hitch. Looking forward to it after all these talking these last few episodes. If you've stuck with it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like, and if you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. And I will see you all for some gun action, most likely, next time.